There's a myth that men are easy to turn on and women are complicated. And while we might be complicated in a lot of ways, the truth really is that female arousal isn't complicated. It's contextual. And if you ever thought, why am I not turned on even when I should be? You are asking yourself the wrong question. A better question is, what environment does my arousal need to thrive? I'm Megan Sharpe, a certified health coach and sex and intimacy coach. I work with women and couples to help them unlock deeper connection, rebuild intimacy, and feel confident in their bodies and their desire again, especially when things feel stuck. In today's episode, we're talking about the female arousal response. What turns women on? What shuts them down? And why so many couples miss the mark when it comes to creating truly fulfilling intimacy. Let's break the pattern. Most sexual scripts are really linear and male-oriented. Attraction, stimulation, arousal, orgasm, but that's not how it works for most women. Arousal in women is highly dependent on safety, emotional presence, and internal regulation. In fact, women often need the absence of stress before arousal can even begin. I know this because I also experienced this myself. But instead of honoring that process, our culture has pushed the idea that desire and arousal should happen quickly or something's wrong. That conditioning leads to disconnect, frustration, and women feel broken for not being in the mood. When arousal becomes a performance, women completely disconnect from their bodies. They go through the motions. They try to meet a standard that doesn't match their biology or their truth. And this creates long-term shutdown, lower libido, and ultimately resentment. Not because they don't want intimacy, but because the experience never felt made for them in the first place. And sex really is a two-way street. It shouldn't be about one partner or the other. It should be about both of you. One of my clients, we'll call her Dana, had been married for over a decade. And she told me, I just don't get turned on anymore. And I feel guilty. My partner thinks I don't find him attractive. When we started exploring her experience, I asked her a simple question. What needs to be in place for you to feel aroused? Her answer was complete silence. No one had ever asked her that before. Not a doctor, not a friend, not even herself. So we made a list, not of fantasies, but of conditions. For her, it was feeling emotionally connected, not rushed, soft lighting, deep breathing, and knowing that she could say no at any moment. We focused on creating those conditions, not the outcome. And as her nervous system relaxed, her arousal naturally followed. Not instantly, but eventually it came around. Here's how to better understand and activate your arousal. First, you have to know the difference between spontaneity and responsive arousal, because most women experience responsive arousal, meaning their body needs the right conditions first before it reacts. If you don't feel turned on immediately, that's completely normal. Then you have to identify your context triggers. What helps you feel safe, relaxed, playful, or excited? It shouldn't be work. It should be fun. Arousal isn't just about the body. It's about the environment, your emotions, and mindset. Make a list of what turns you on and off, because your partner can't know if you don't even know. Focus on exploration, not performance. Take orgasm and performance off the table for a while and instead ask yourself, what feels good to explore today? Playfulness and curiosity are arousal's best friend. And you really, really need to open up the conversation with your partner, because most partners want to please you. It's a turn on for them. They just don't know how. Share what's true for you, even if it's awkward. Intimacy begins with understanding, and understanding starts with honesty. If arousal has felt confusing, inconsistent, or just not there, please hear this. There is nothing wrong with you. You just haven't been given the tools that truly honor your body's natural rhythm. If this episode stirred something in you or left you with questions, I'd love to hear from you. You can drop an anonymous question using the link in the show notes or DM me directly. Your voice matters, and it might be the exact thing that someone else needed to hear.